Hello. Am I audible? Is the mic audible? Is the game okay? Is everything working? Good morning, everyone. I am Lilybwees. I am your divorced, agoraphobic femcel, hagtuber. We can keep adding adjectives to this. I was originally going to play Metal Gear. Well, I was originally going to do a collab, but that fell through on the other end, so we're going to postpone that one. And then I was going to play Metal Gear, and then my brain died a little. So I decided to play something brain off. And next week is going to be very brain off. Next week is going to include, like, FF11 grinding, and Zero Ranger, and maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just going to be nothing but indulgences, but I am going to try and aim for 4 or 5 times again, so. But yeah, I was like, should I cancel stream? But I decided I'll just play Nubby instead. Anyway, yeah. I remember it was really bad early on for her, which is why we did the postpone it. I haven't checked in on her. I should probably do that, actually. I've been very distracted, if it's not been obvious. Very, very distracted. Anyway, there's just a lot going on personally, and a lot going on in the community. On Twitter, everything's on fire. Fire was probably not the word that I should have used there, given the situation, but that wasn't like an intentional pun. Anyway, stuff's happening. Yeah, if you're curious what I'm talking about, literally just look on Twitter. It's on everyone's For You page. Anyway, yeah, so we're just gonna nubby. We're just nubbying. So I played a bit of this on stream before when the stock market started crashing. Oh no, I don't want this. I want to play with Octany. And I had one goal, which was I really wanted to get Nubby pregnant with lots of squids. Like simultaneously, I wanted a lot of squids and I wanted Nubby pregnant. And for some reason, no matter how much Octany I could play, I was never getting the pregnancy test item. If anyone's curious about what this game is and doesn't already know, it's basically Peggle with like late 90s, early 2000s aesthetics. Go. So. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a shitpost game. It's a good one, though. So, I'm just chilling with T. Grib is sleeping beside me. She's enjoying herself. I'm probably gonna lose this round, actually. Hold on, let's restart. Okay. Maybe I should play some Pokemon next week, actually. I need to play Pokemon. I need to finish Zero Ranger. And Pokemon would be good. A little bit more masochist mode would probably be good. And some FF11 sounds fun. That's probably a good week. You're just gonna get very stream of consciousness, Lily, this stream, just because I'm like I'm tired. My brain is worn out. There's too much going on. I'm not doing great as is. I did make it until like 7 p.m. though, without like fully crashing out last night, which was something. That's longer than I have been recently. Yeah, a stream of like bare amount of consciousness, minimum amount of consciousness, minimally conscious Lily. Let's see. I don't, none of these are... Sure. You know what? I'll do Yeti. That seems like pretty decent on these early levels. It just seems pretty decent in general. But basically the whole thing with the, oh, is it every peg? Oh, just on the first peg popped. Okay. Still not bad for hitting minimum. Force triggers all items that summon anything. Yeah, we'll take egg. But basically we need to get a key to the black market and use that to, we get the key and then we can maybe, the pregnancy test is a rare item there. I'll get poop butt. Poop butt honestly might go kind of hard. Howdy, Redcrest. Yeah, this is basically roguelike Peggle. With late 90s, early 2000s aesthetic, and it also doesn't take itself seriously at all. It's pretty good. A lot of people have kind of been playing it on, apparently it's a very good stream. So I want the key, but the key is buried. No. The black market key. No. Okay, we're restarting. So I have one goal today. The goal is not to beat the game. The goal is to, while using Octony, who has a high chance of giving this squid item, which duplicates items, I want to give Nubby, get Nubby pregnant. Yeah, I should have tried with the money capsule. I want Nubby to be pregnant with 1 million squid babies. That is my goal for today. That was my goal last time too, and I never succeeded in it. Like, we had to switch to a different supervisor in order to... So, we are trying to get the key to the black market to buy the pregnancy test to get Nubby pregnant, and then we're going to replicate it using the squids. These are the squids. They mutate into the non-upgraded version of an item next to them. Halves the highest peg, lowest everyone, reroll. I feel like Poop Butt is just very good for early on, because it's basically a clear So I feel like we have to take poop, but even if I'd like rather maybe something else that would be more useful later. Okay, cheese force triggers all items every 3 seconds. I do like cheese. Oh, that seems really good with poop butt, actually. Doubles a random peg every 1.5 seconds. Oh, hold on. That feels... Kazoo with some squids seems like pretty good. Maybe I shouldn't have doubled the squid. No, I shouldn't have doubled the squid. Oh well. We could also do this with poop. That seems even better, actually. Yep. Oh, that's crazy. Actually, hold on. Yeah, this is going well. This is going well. This is going well. Alright, well, we have enough money. Okay, what's in it? Sure, why not? There we go. That's what we want. Suspicious key. It is not actually... Maybe we don't want to hit the highest one first. Okay, yeah, use the key. Come on. Reroll, come on. No, no pregnancy test. No. It's okay, we still have... Oh, I can't even buy anything. Because the items are full. Fine. This sucks. Hi, Mrs. Homurura. We went to the black market and we couldn't anything. It was very sad, actually. Don't mock me. I'll time you out. I will absolutely time you out. Bad girls get timed out. Alright, we need to expand. Yeah, actually, we could re-roll any of these, really. Sure, that seems kind of useful, actually. And number 3. Alright. Cheese House is nice. I do like Squirmy, but I'm not gambling on the tomato. We could upgrade that. Yeah, we should have frozen it, maybe. Okay, this is going okay. Nothing super special or anything, but it is good items that do good things. Eggy could probably go hard with the pregnancy test as soon as we get it. Alright. Cheese House is just too useful to have. I don't want pants, really. Sure, what are you gonna give us? We can't afford that. Fine. We might as well take pants. Cheese House right now. I mean, we could do like double Cheese House. Cheese House is better than Poop Butt, for sure. We could put Cheese House here. Do that. Because... Okay, force triggers the items in... This could be good. Now we just want to hit the highest number. Poop Butt gives us less than Cheese House. So actually maybe Poop Butt is better cloned. I didn't actually read what the upgraded Poop Butt does. It could potentially be better. All right. Is plus 40 per restock. So probably more? Yeah, that would get significantly more. Highest peg. So what we want to do is Poop Butt. That I think is good. Alright, we want to upgrade that. Cafe, anything funny here? Might as well keep eating those. You can jumble pegs an additional... Absolutely, we'll take that item. Anything I really want? No, I think we're okay. Yeah, it's way better than cheese right now. I don't know how long it'll carry us, but it is way better than cheese. We're surviving, but we're not really thriving, unfortunately. Is the big concern. This is also not great. Oh wait, I had another okay. Alright, well, we could upgrade Poop Butt again. Add a squid. We could... Yeah, we don't really need that. Would upgrading that make it much better? Like, very... The 7,500... That could be okay. Yeah. Eventually this is gonna eclipse it, but... Force triggers the leftmost item. I'm gonna skip these and take the money. Yeah, we did make it to space this time at least. Okay. Sorry, something happened. We could upgrade the squid. It's not like... I'm not loving any of these a lot. I mean, I could do all the doubling. And then I guess add the rubber chicken. We could sell the cheese house and the poop butt and start duplicating the chicken. That feels like the only way we're gonna survive. Okay. That does seem a little bit better, actually. Yeah. It be working. Sure. There we go. There she is. Okay, we want to upgrade the squid. Reroll. Do you want a squid here? And that does profit us, and we can reroll and see if we get anything fun. How many months is nothing yet? Okay, that's kind of working though. That is not terrible. No, the squid is my favorite item for sure. There is nothing I think that, well, no, pregnancy test is my favorite item, but the squid is my second favorite item. Okay, let's see. Unfortunately, Nubby isn't pregnant right now. And it's kind of tragic. I don't think he's going to be pregnant this run. He might end up pregnant this run. Nubby is not pregnant yet. Nubby might... We're hoping Nubby ends up pregnant soon. Yeah, we're trying again. We have the key. Okay. All right. This might work. Yeah, no, they specifically nerfed the pregnancy rates, unfortunately. Used to be way more common, and they nerfed it like as soon as I started playing the game, which sucks. Okay, please. Reroll. No, nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing. Toy fish could be funny though. Toy fish could be really funny with the with all the doubling stuff. Like, do I risk it? I risk it. It seems funny. Let's see, force triggers, 1 random. We don't have anything that's super, and we're maxed out on money, so can we get the other? No, we're just gonna do that one. That's not working great. I mean, it's working okay. Fuck. You occasionally do get really bad situations like that, though. Where just none of the high numbers are there. Alright, let's see. No. There's like nothing super useful. Well, at the very least, we'll probably beat the game if nothing else. I think it'd be pretty hard for us to fuck it up. Yeah, it's not... I mean, it does feel like a pretty hollow victory, I will say. Anything good? I'm starting to agree. No. Like, I'm... Okay, well, none of the super high ones are... I mean, the goal is get Nubby male pregnant, is the problem. If he's getting other people pregnant, that's not what we want. No, so we did do criminal tone. We have done some of the other ones, but we really want to do it with all the squids. That's the problem. Like, I've gotten the pregnancy item before, just never with Octony is the issue. You're just happy to be with child? Okay, but... Great for you, but... You messed up the order of operations there. It's supposed to be Nubby getting pregnant, not you guys. Alright. Alright. Well, fine, we'll just eat a bunch of these rats. There's no reason not to just eat a bunch of stuff. Reroll. I mean, ideally we would get another one of the chickens, but... I mean, we could probably swap it out with something, but it's just so effective as is that... I don't really see the need to. That one's not great with fish. I mean, the alternative could be swapping out the, fish, but... Yeah, we're trying to make the nub pregnant. Specifically, we wanted to be pregnant with squids. So then we can duplicate the pregnancy. And just have a million little baby nubs. Cafe, sure, I'll eat you, I'll eat you. I'll eat you. Anything fun? What do you mean ultra rare items? I did not know that ultra rare items were a thing. Final boss. Blood will drop. Oh, this one is actually really bad for us. Because our whole build... Okay, well, we cleared it. We're fine. But still no pregnancy is the issue. Like, we won, but it wasn't a victory that mattered. We could just take an early cheese house. That's not terrible. I don't think if Nubby's not pregnant, that means he's hollow. That has weird implications that I don't really want to think through. The implications of a hollow Nubby are... I do not love them. I'm gonna be honest here. Kinda like that one. Boneless, organless Nubby who only has a womb, apparently. That's where I draw the line? I mean, I need to draw the line somewhere. Right? Nubby is hollow on the inside when you take the perk out of them. That's... Hmm. Does that mean we're like building up Nubby with all the little, like, are these his organs? Is that the implication there? Because that's a little bit of an odd I mean, yeah, what is the biology of a Nubby? I don't know what the biology of a Nubby would be, honestly. So. Okay. Please, 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 please. All right. If the perks are his organs, what are the items? Also his organs? I don't know. They could all be just kind of floating around in there like an insect. And that's a fun thing with a lot of bugs is people are like, you know, do bugs have blood vessels and stuff? No, they just have goo. Just inside their like crunchy exterior, outside is just a gooey inside where like all the oxygen and everything flows into all the into like all the different like cells and organs and stuff. Okay, come on, please. Like, it's a 5% chance, but we've never gotten it as many times as we've done this. Sure, alien. I don't even care anymore. It's like, do I restart the round? I could just restart. Cheese is always fun. I don't know. There's one goal with this stream. Yeah, it's like, I could nubscum. I could nubscum. Because the goal isn't to beat the game in this stream. I've already done that. We've had that joy. And that's not what we're going for. We're going for a healthy litter of squids. We are going for Nubby giving birth to a healthy litter of squids. I do not know why I do, like, shoot multiple times. Will Grib be allowed to chew on the litter? Grib will be able to eat as many of the squids as she wants, yes. I don't know what a group of baby squids is actually called. It'd probably be called, like, a clutch. I mean, we could do a seal and then try and get... They're a squad? Oh, I really like that. Now I'm just thinking about eating squids. I don't actually know what I'm doing for dinner. Tomorrow we're making lentils, but... I don't know. I don't really have any strong thoughts or plans. Have I lunch today? I mean, I usually only eat 2 meals a day, so... Okay, Nubby bounces. We want a half to double the number on the lowest peg. That's something. That's surprisingly effective, actually. I've never done a halving build, so... come on. All right. Okay, E. That's like... Okay. Thank you, Froggy Mai. I really like this model as well. I really, really love Holly Mama's art. Yeah, the E's not very... Whatever, it's free. I'm not gonna complain about free. So the outline is actually just an OBS shader. I just added like a stroke shader. It's actually like 2 stroke shaders, one after the other. Or it's a stroke shader and then a shadow shader. Sorry. I think I've done it both ways depending on what. Just because I wanted to make it just a little bit more visible while playing games and stuff, and I thought it matched the kind of 2000s style well. I appreciate that OBS just gives you... You can just use plugins to... Okay, well, we got a rare item. I mean... Summons 2 clay balls. It will count as a nubby. It's the wrong... Yeah, it's the wrong rare. We have... Nope. Fuck. I mean, I kind of wanted to take him, but no, we're going, we have a specific thing we are doing. Damn it, I'm getting Nubby pregnant with a squad of squids. I could have taken him, but I want the pregnancy test. All of last time I streamed this and all of this time, I've just wanted the squids and the pregnancy test. It's all I'm going for. Like, we can beat the game. That part is not hard. Like, maybe we could go for like Google bit, like really high number, but I don't love any of those. I mean, we could... Froggy Pie, thank you for the 5 memberships. Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. Yeah, is it greedy to just... Okay, no, I think that's okay. I think it's okay not to go. I mean, I wanted to go for more squids, but we need some item to make it long enough to actually. Force triggers all items in odd number slots. 15. Force triggers all X squads. I kind of like that one. You need to write. Oh, are you in a I'm sorry for I remember quantum computing. I made the decision not to take quantum computing, but my classmates definitely, or like, not my classmate, clubmates, several of them did take quantum computing, and it's rough. Good luck. Could you ask him if they could help me? Probably no. I'm trying to remember who was even in quantum computing, and I don't think I have like because I ended up mostly doing the graphics courses. Everyone was like, oh, computer graphics is the hardest regularly offered elective in the major. And I was like, I am seeing what the quantum computing students are doing on the whiteboard. There is no way that's true. Honestly, computer graphics wasn't that hard. Graphics programming is tricky. I have to play 7 games to have a 50% chance. I've been doing it so many times, though. It is good to actually have the math, though. Yeah. I mean, graphics programming is just really fun. If you are ever doing computer science and you have the chance to take a computer animation or computer graphics programming course, not the art course. It's not teaching you how to do 3D modeling. It's teaching you how to program shaders and rendering and all of that. And the computer animation one is teaching you how to, you know, program rotation and like skinning and bones and weightings. And Frog, thank you so much for this super. Thank you. Thank you for the pink. Thank you. I don't know what to say. Thank you. What was I? The graphics programming course was fun. It was, I don't know. I mean, I TA'd it later on. I really enjoyed it. I mean, to be fair, that's how I've always been with math. If I can make a picture out of it, like suddenly all the linear algebra and like Calc 3 makes sense. But and I mean, before I left school for reasons, I was planning on doing a PhD in computer graphics. So all prepped to publish, and I had my letters of recommendation. My GPA was like a solid 3.7 something, 3.8-ish. And then I got agoraphobia and I couldn't attend classes. I mean, so the trick with a lot of programming and a bunch of the math specifically with that is if you like pictures or making things move, that's the most, I feel like, intuitive way to learn it and teach it. Like, if that clicks with you, like the idea of a game or anything like that. Like, I learned there's something called processing as the programming language processing. It's based kind of on Java. I think it's like processing.org. It's like a non-profit. It was basically a way to do like interactive programming for artists is kind of what it is, and that is how I learned programming. And I'm gonna be honest, what I learned there held up on basically everything except doing efficient shader code or efficient like binary stuff. But even then, a lot of what I was learning was like different transformation matrices and all of that. So like it actually carried towards for a while in college. I mean, if you can do Python, that's fine. I don't know. I like Python. I think Python is very... There was an anecdote that so back in the day, people kind of shit on scripting languages. I don't know if they still do that. Now everyone just uses JavaScript and everything is web dev. But for like graphics and stuff, people kind of shit on Python until like you would kind of see like the grad students were like, I understand what you're saying, that it's theoretically less consistent, but I bet you I could program something faster, like in less time of comparable speed. And it turns out like most professors, when they challenge the students on that, like the students would be able to pull it off. If you know what you're doing in Python, it can be pretty efficient. I like Python. R. I've never used R. I think my sister is having to learn R, actually. Alright, still no. We're gonna try it again. I do not like JavaScript. I do not like TypeScript. I do not like any of that. I am so happy to not work with it anymore. I mean, I would love to be doing work, to be doing programming work again. No, nobody likes... I actually do know some people that really like TypeScript for some reason. But yeah, I will say the one advantage of the layoffs and then the end of remote work is I did escape the eternal hell that is web dev. I just wish I escaped it into a different employment hell. But nobody likes hiring remote, and that's all I can do, so it's... Alright, go write your quantum computing paper. Have fun! I'm sorry, Octopus Wizard. So I'm gonna be honest, Bon, the thing that I ended up discovering I kind of enjoyed with web dev is eventually I kind of got handed all of our continuous integration tasks. So I was writing all the continuous integration pipelines, so like all the deployment and updating all the dependencies and setting up so that would run all the different like unit and integration tests and all that. And that was fun. I liked doing the busy work that everyone else hated. I really, really loved one of my favorite things in the world is just writing unit tests and seeing if I can break the code. Thank you, May. Yeah, I play indie retro mecha, it kind of whatever catches my eye. Next week is going to be a weird week where it's going to be like shmups and Pokemon and grinding in Final Fantasy XI, just because I need a week of nothing. Maybe I'll try out Doll's Nest though. It's a Mecha Musume Armored Core clone, which is... Yeah, next week is just, my brain's not been working great, so I am just having... Yeah, I'm just kind of doing things that I know are relaxing, and that I can kind of turn my brain off for. I almost privated my Twitter and went on hiatus last night. And I'm glad I didn't. But that's kind of where we were at. Before the whole... No, this would be a little bit counterproductive. So... Thank you, Inks. Yeah, never trust how you feel about your life after 9 p.m. Well, I was thinking that before 9 p.m. Things started going downhill at about 7 p.m. I did make it until 7 p.m. though, I will say. That's been a... Yeah. It's okay. Well, things are calming down a little bit. And then, I want them to calm down enough that I can start taking the Adderall again. Because you just can't when the anxiety's high enough. It's bad, but I'm like, it's literally night or day whether or not I am capable of doing things with the Adderall is the big thing. So like, I'd be able to finish my upcoming off-Kai panel probably in a weekend. I'd be able to finish the rigging that I owe Sky, and then I'd be able to work on rigging the 1.5 model for Lily. Because we have most everything. Okay, come on. Still nothing. I mean, Holly, don't prioritize that until Sky's rigging is done. don't rush, is what I'm gonna say on the thing. And we still need to wait for Ren with the headscarf. And obviously we're not rushing her because she has her own circles of hell that she's going through right now. So I would not worry. Although I could honestly debut with a bald Lily. I would not hate that. Don't. I mean, I could just use the current one also. The current hair. I mean, I like the look of her without the scarf and just with the scruffy hair. It's cute. No, not bald. We're doing the Ohoge because I have the brain sensor thing. We are going to. I'm excited to be probably one of the first person with like brainwave powered VTube studio rigging. Yeah, I found it for like 20 bucks on eBay. So I was like, yeah, I'm absolutely picking up the thing. It gives you like 2 or 3 channels only, but that's still enough to work with. So I'm gonna have the Ohoge move according to brainwaves. We could do mystery box actually. Yeah, like a Hoge, either just a Hoge or a Hoge and tails. So I would be using the VR chat furry like ear stuff. What they've done for that. And I'd be using that through a middle layer into some of, I think, Tom's libraries for VTube Studio. So there is an API, but I'd still be writing a lot of middleware stuff for it. And probably DMing Tom. Just because, I mean, why would I not DM Tom? Why, if I have a resource who's written a whole bunch of programs for VTube Studio, why would I not maybe ask him? Well, unless he's busy. If he's busy with like commissions or contracts or personal stuff, like obviously that. But if he's free, I'd probably bug him more. But that is after I finish the rigging for Sky. Because even though that is unpaid on my side, it is still something I committed to, so it's still something I want to finish before I start indulging on personal projects. But hopefully that'll be soon. All right. This time for sure. This time for sure. But yeah, the fun thing about Adderall is it's so literally night or day that whenever I start taking it again, I kind of start sobbing as I remember, oh my god, I forgot how easy it is to just do basic day-to-day, like, playing a game on my own instead of just laying in bed in agony all day. It, yeah. I found 2 months of it. In a box. So I just need to find a doctor before that wears off. King Baby. That's not... It's kind of pregnancy, but like it's... No, it still isn't. Why? Please. I know it does look good. I just the entire time I did this stream last time, I just wanted so badly. I just got this fixation of when I found out the pregnancy test, I wanted to make Nubby pregnant, and then I found out the squids could duplicate the pregnancy test with all the squids, so I just wanted Nubby to have squid babies. And I've been fixated on this idea ever since I first played this game. And that's the entire reason I'm doing this stream. I'm not saying it's a good plan, but it is. Who did I see play this game first? I watched a little bit of Berrybug play it. But I think it was recommended to me by KK Cyber. So it was recommended to me by a few people that I was playing FF11 with in that little group. And then I saw Barry playing a little bit, and I was like, oh, this game actually does look kind of interesting, even if I'm kind of scared of Nubby. So, and then I saw how cheap it was, and I was like, okay, this might be a good brain off game to have on hand. So. I am scared of Nubby. He's a little freak. Derogatory. Not like a little freak like the Cedars are. I love those little freaks. But I don't know if any Cedars are still in chat, but he's okay, so wisps are little freaks, but they're like Cedars are freakier, if that makes sense. But Cedars are like contained freak, like in a like it's like a much more, I think, intimate circle. They're little freak, like, you know, and I like that. But like wisps are like less freaky, I think, on average, but they're more widespread. Oh, so the double squid is because we're playing Octony. We're specifically trying to do Octony pregnancy. That is the whole goal of me playing today. Yeah, like Cedars are more like intimately freaks. And I do love Cedars. I was active in a while in like KK Cyber's like Siberia server. Well, yes, the rules in there are very different for it is a worthwhile game picking up, I think, if you have like a PC or a Steam Deck or whatever. This feels like it would be a very good Steam Deck game. I keep on thinking that eventually I will probably end up getting a Steam Deck, I think. It feels like one day. Although honestly, I think rather I'd I am one of those, let's say if I had the money for a Switch 2, I would have pre-ordered one. I don't, so I didn't pre-order one, but I probably would have. Because most of the games... Do I want your Steam Deck? No, keep your Steam Deck. Keep your Steam Deck. But I'm gonna be honest, I do most of my gaming on the Switch. Even like my Yu-Gi-Oh! Masochist mode stuff is on the Switch. You don't really want it? I don't have the money to like pay for it though, is the problem. Like if you're just giving like I'm not going to say no, but also you should, I don't know, there are reasons to use it over a laptop. Like, I feel bad, but also yes, but also no, but also yes, but also, I don't know. My brain isn't functional enough right now to process this information, I think is a good way of, stating that. After genuine hours. Hours, okay. Okay. Pregnancy arc is beginning. It's everything I ever wanted. This is everything I ever wanted. Force triggers 5, 6, and 7. Okay, sure. I feel like we will be triggering that because we're going to be popping a lot of stuff. Oh, actually, does cheese trigger for every single baby? Oh, okay, so the on-death items are gonna go incredibly hard for this. Okay, first... Okay, well, we can upgrade cheese. That's worth doing. And we can add a squid, and we can expand. Let's see, any good food? Yeah, I'll eat the avocado. Yes, I will. Hold on, the kebab perk is gonna go really hard with all the baby nubbies. Oh, that's perfect, actually. That's gonna go... That is pretty... This is perfect. This is everything I wanted. All right. One time for every... Force triggers all first pet. Ah, we can't force trigger these is the problem. I mean, if we have another zombie... Yeah, it kind of doesn't matter. I mean... What do you mean? Actually, I'm kind of curious about what the second... Yeah... I mean, zombie might be good, I guess. The upgraded squid? We can try that. Yep, gives birth to 2 copies. Okay, that is very... Let's see if there's anything we really want to save. Flaming Skull seems really funny, actually, with this. I feel like Skull could, like, pop off a lot. If I put the upgraded squids in 4 and 6... we can max the Nubby birth. We can't force trigger them though, is the big problem. Actually, there's no reason not to upgrade that one. Unfortunately, pregnancy tests can't get force triggered. Yeah, sometimes it just does not give birth, and I don't know why. Okay, so we want the skull. We can upgrade the skull. All right. Okay, what if we do that instead? This feels like it could go really, really hard. It just depends on our luck. But we'll at the very least get a lot of board clears. We could also duplicate one of the skulls. That might be good, actually. Yeah, duplicating the skull, I think, is a good idea. Okay. So... No. Nothing that I love here. We can eat a pickle rat. That's not bad. Sea cucumber... It doesn't seem as good as cheese house. Unless I'm like really missing something about sea cucumber. It feels like it will never get anywhere close to cheese house. What the hell? It might with the skull after upgrades. So this game is like Peggle with that good old 90s, 2000s era spinning food aesthetic. Nubby dies. Okay. That seems... Oh yeah, Candle goes kind of hard. Alright. Honestly, I feel like squid instead of cheese house might be worth it. No, I mean Like another squid plus there. Actually, we could do this. Let's see how this works. I don't know. I think I'm gonna sell the cheese. What in the world is the title? It is what we're doing right now. We have made Nubby pregnant and give birth to a litter of squids. But yeah, this is basically like a Peggle roguelike, with a pretty awesome aesthetic that does not take itself seriously at all. There's an item called Poopy Butt. We went to the black market to buy pregnancy tests. All right, maybe this works better. I think we need a doubler. I think we need a doubler is the problem. Yeah, I think we need like one, because do we do Dino or Kazoo? Actually no, the Dino sounds a lot better if we can get a Dino. Stocks a random ultra rare food item. Duplicates the most. Sure. All right. Yeah, we're kind of almost relying on the board clear bonus now. So if we can get the Dino, we're pretty golden, I think, but like we are definitely surviving. We're not quite thriving with the scores, but oh, well, no, fine. All right, what's in here? No, we don't need Poopy Butt. Okay. Yeah, if we can make it to a shop and get Dino. Okay. Yeah. Okay, maybe we put like we could sell a squid, add a Dino, reroll, free. Okay, that is worth it here. Yeah, it's really hard to say goodbye to the squid. Okay, let's see how this goes. That did not work. Well, none of these are super helpful. I almost wonder if it's just better to have this. Yeah, Skull might be killing it too fast. The highest number pegged to the bottom. Yeah, I don't know. This is not working. It is... Yeah, we did get Nubby pregnant with squids. We're just trying to figure out how to... Finger Puppet feels like it would go insane, but not actually. What if we upgrade Dino? Yeah, if it keeps tanking, we can just sell it. We could just do Kazoo. There's not like a great... Yeah, the rounds end too fast. Okay, let's do that instead. Oh, if we had Kebab triggering Kazoo, you're right, we have all those Kebab... That's what we should have done! Oh. No, I wasn't even thinking, yeah, with all the force triggers. If we can live to the next shop... I like that we have to keep force ending. Alright, come on, just a little bit more. No, it was close though. Yeah, we're just like barely skating by. If we had Kazoo, I think we would like... No, okay, reroll. No, it's one random peg. Actually, wait, hold on. Is tardigrade basically just a Kazoo? Is it just worse Kazoo? That is something. Because we can still force trigger it with the death. Oh, we needed to keep Dino? Oh, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. We could have... Oh, it's so over. Does it not work by force triggering it? Can you not force trigger? Yeah. I got too hasty. We are barely making it. Oh my god. Oh no, I think we might... No. You know what? I got Nubby pregnant. I got the squids. I managed to finally do what I've been trying to do for many hours. It's a win. It's a win. I'm calling that a win. I'm calling that a win. Hi, Bian, did you know that we call a litter of squid a squad of squids? That is actually the real number. I mean, the real term for that. All right, what are some of these supervisors? We could just do... I'm still gonna play a little. Let's see. Anything really fun? Nothing really fun? Laser pointer. That could be... Laser pointer could be really fun if we get, like, some of the halving stuff. The halving and doubling and all of that. I just need to not die long enough to afford one of the items. Do I want Happy Seal? Or do I want Dancing Dino? I mean, I probably do want cheese, realistically. I feel like that's for right now. But... yeah, that's what I wanted. Because it's basically going to carry us to, like, level 40. Alright. What is this? If you have 4 or less items, first peg popped. One time for every... I think Lunar is actually better this early. Okay. I want a halving item. I mean, the God Ray is funny. I do like God Ray. It's not gonna be super... I feel like with the laser pointer and the God Ray, and if we get like Dinosaur or Seal, we can do something fun. Can we get that? What do you mean I still can't grab it? Okay. I love these Neopets ass, like it looks like one of those like really early Neopets things. Back when the game first launched. I don't know if they've updated graphics since. I haven't played much Neopets since like very early on. We are at an uncomfortable point where we cannot be saved by Cheese House, so we might actually die here. Yep. Alright, let's see. We could do Jax. We could also do Nuclear Waste. Nuclear Waste is funny. We could do Jax. I like Poop Butt. Especially now with the restocks, we can get it to some pretty good score, I think. Yep, that's working. I do like Squirmy. Squirmy is always pretty fun, actually. Cactus is basically more... Asbestos and Dino could be funny, actually. Asbestos and Dino feel... I mean... That feels like it could be fun. Alright, if the ground goal was passed, force triggers all items. This could be... I mean, it could be a way to keep triggering Jax. Wait, if it pops something 10 times... Is this just gonna go infinite? I just want to test this, actually. Okay, no. Here we go. All right. Okay. Yes, give it to me. I want something illegal. Alright. Okay. I like that, actually. I wish we had more nubbies. I wish we had pregnancy. I think pregnancy and shroom would go crazy. Yeah, the single nubby feels lonely. I want more nubbies. Also the lack of squids. Yeah, if we had clay doll, that would go. We could increase asbestos. That's not terrible. Kazoo could be fun. Just a bunch of doubling and multipliers. Yeah, I mean, I would heavily recommend it. It is a pretty good... I'm using it right now as the I haven't been feeling great, so it's my brain off game. It's pretty good for that. Alright. Alright, let's see. So we want that, 3, and 1. No, we probably want that. Okay. Oh wait, no, we want to upgrade Dino. We could sell... I mean, Poopy Butt isn't... wait. Like, we could get this, and then it would trigger... Asbestos and Tardigrade, and... Yeah... We could sell Poop Butt and get Happy Seal. I think I'm okay with that. Yep, thank you for your service, Poop Butt. Don't know if that was optimal or not, but... It is a good game. I mean, it just does what it sets out to do. That doubles pegs within... I want the 3D glasses. Your next album is gonna be about Nubby. That, you know what? I'm gonna say that might have worked. Okay. I mean, it's a game about the sun exploding, so I don't know. I think it working in a factory so the sun doesn't explode. That's kind of metal. All right. No, nothing I super want. I kind of want that, actually. Alright. Give me the kebab perk. Let's swap that. I should get a blueprint and brainstorm. Oh, are those perks? I have not honestly played that much Nubby, so I'm not. Croissant. Yes, I will get a croissant. Oh, they're Blotro jokers. I see. I've played some Blotro. I absolutely have played a amount of Blotro. I feel like Asbestos... I feel like Tardigrade is just better, honestly, than that. Maybe not. Maybe I messed that up. Honestly, I mostly play Blotro for like when I'm traveling, because I have it on my phone. Tardigrade? Is it not Tardigrade? Is it Tardigrade? No, it's Tardigrade. How do you say it? Well, this item clearly says Tardigrade. So, even if it is said Tardigrade, it is clearly Tardigrade. And Nubby. So take that. Okay, I was gonna actually maybe have a crisis about that. If you have less than 5 lives, restorers. What do we want as how many kebabs? We could put this in there. And then the leftmost, we could do that, maybe? I can't hear it actually, the game is too loud for me. But hearing that, I kind of want to go on a walk. think I made a good call. Actually, is there one of these? Maybe we should move that. Yeah. Okay, this is working. Yeah, I can't actually hear the rain at all, even with my headphones off. If it is going crazy, though, I do want to kind of go on a walk after this. That'd be kind of nice. We could take a second drainer. I think that would like cause us to lose. Let's just do that one. Yeah, because drainer's kind of dangerous. All right. Squid. We could get rid of a tardigrade and add a squid to a jack. Might be... do that. We'll sell one of these buddies and then we'll add a squid there. Sure. No, we want to do that because we want a lot of those. Okay. Okay. I think I messed this up. At number 5, maybe? No, we could do that. I think having this here, this might work. That might work. I mean, we might as well go for a pregnancy test. If we can get some pregnant nubbies with the dino and everything, I think that'd go crazy. Alright, let's see. What do you have? Reroll. Jake the Snake could go kind of on instead of the goose, maybe? Let's see. Put dinosaur there. All right. No, we want... I think we want this here. We want the squid here. 4, 5. Now there's a 1 in 2 chance to just double everything. I like how our score Drainer is getting really, really scary actually. Like whatever is going on there. Oh, that's getting really scary. No. I think we're okay. I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to eat the lentil. Oh my god, we got a pregnancy test and a king baby. And the Ouroboros and... okay, hold on. Alright. Let's figure out how to arrange these items. Probably put... yeah, I mean, that's not useful. Plastic tree seems a little scary. Instead we could do kazoo. And Happy Seal just isn't useful with these guys. So, let's add kazoo. And we'll add a broken socket. Alright, let's see what happens. We still might have thrown. I think we threw. Yep, we threw. Oh, hold on. Hold on, okay. We just got killed by Drainer. That... let's do that. Oh, yeah, no. We're... we got killed by Drainer. Alright. Well... Alright, I might go on a walk in the rain, because actually that sounds really fun, and just because with how my brain is, I don't know if I want to stream too much longer, but I did have a lot of fun with this, so thank you all for coming. I will be posting my schedule tomorrow, Monday maybe? I don't know. It's gonna depend on Minto's schedule, as it usually does. But yeah. Thank you guys for coming. I'm glad we got Nubby pregnant. Thank you for the gifts and the donos and everything. And thank you to anyone who subbed or followed. Thank you everyone. I will see you guys soon. Hotsubui. Bye bye.